In this demo, I want to show you one way that you can approach modeling the walls in 3D for this project. So what I'm doing, I'm going to start in the plan view here, and I've created two layers. I've created an A-wall interior 3D and an A-wall exterior 3D layer. And all I'm going to do is draw polylines around the wall to give myself something to extrude up. Now, I've already drawn the interior ones in the essence of time here for all of the areas except this ticket area, because that one's just a little bit trickier. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that polyline, and then I'm going to switch my layer and draw the polyline for the exterior wall. So for the ticket booth, because we've got this curve, we still are going to draw a polyline. So I'm going to type in PL at the command line, and I'm going to start my polyline and work my way around. Now once I get to this point where the curve starts, then I need to switch my option to arc in the polyline. So I'm staying in the command. I'm just going to type in A. And then it's asking for an endpoint. I actually want to do the second point, so I'm going to again look at my command prompt, and it says for second point type in S. So I'm going to type in S, and I'm going to select the kind of a midpoint on there. So now it's going to ask for the endpoint, so I'm going to go ahead and come around to the end here. Now I'm still in arc, so I need to type in L to go back to line. And again, you can just look at the command line to see what you need to enter. And keep working my way around. And then I'm back to the arc again, so I'm going to type in A and S for second. And then get back out of arc by typing in L. And then once I get to this point, I'm going to type in C to close. So now I've got a polyline for that area as well. So now what I'm going to do is switch over to my exterior wall layer and work my way around. So I'm going to start up in the corner and just work my way around, and you'll notice I'm skipping over all the doors because we're going to add the doors as voids later. So we want to just do the walls at this point. And I'm going to create this as two polylines. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself a corner here and come back around. And I'm matching up with where I did my interior wall polylines. And once I get to here, I'm going to just type in C for close. Now I need to do the other half of this, so I'm going to start back where I was and just work my way around. And I'm going to skip over the windows as well, because those would be added as voids. And then I'm just going to close it. So now I've got polylines over all of my walls. And what I can do, I'm going to actually freeze my layer that I've got my XREF on, just to make it a little bit cleaner here. And then I'm going to switch to my 3D view. So I'm just going to pick one of the generic ones. I'm just going to pick the corner here. And then we can look at extruding these polylines. So I'm going to go, there's an extrude right here on the home page, but I'm going to go into the solid area where it's got more of the options here. I'm going to select extrude, and I'm going to select my exterior walls first. You can do more, but I'm going to just do them kind of a bit at a time. Hit enter, and then I'm going to just pull it up because I want it to go up above the zero plane, and just type in my height that I want it to be. So I'm going to type in 12 feet. So now I've got I've got two extrusions, and if I want to join them, I can do that. I can just come to this union option up here, and I can select my two extrusions, hit enter, and then they will join them as one. So again, all I need to do then is go back to extrude. I can select some of my interior polylines, hit enter, pull my cursor up, and then type in 12. And I'm going to switch to the back view here so that I can see a little bit better. And the other thing you can do is you can switch your view. If you're having a hard time figuring out what's where, you can switch to different views so you can see what you've already extruded a little bit easier. So again, I'm going to go to extrude, select my polylines, hit enter, and pull them up, type in 12 feet. So now I have all of my walls modeled in 3D.